Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to create a paid marketing budget template for your clients. If you are a digital marketer, then this video will be useful for you. Before we proceed to the video, in case if you are interested to learn about Excel and Google Analytics, then please consider subscribing to my channel as I will be uploading videos on these two topics regularly. So if you are interested, then you can follow my channel. Now let us start our today's video. In this tab, I have given all the instructions on how to use this paid social template, and also I am giving this template for free. So if you want this template, then please watch this video till the end. And basically, this template is used to create an annual budget your client project for the entire calendar year, and you can also keep a track of all your campaigns monthly spendings, and also how much you are spending for each campaign and how much budget is left for each of your campaigns, and so on. So here is the template that I've created for one of my client. So here you can see this is the annual total budget section, and below is the monthly budget tracker, wherein I've segregated the monthly tracker into 4 quarters. So this is for the entire calendar year. So I have segregated into 4 parts: quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter. And these are the campaigns. These are the monthly spending for this campaign, and these are the totals sum. And here I have also created a chart that includes the annual budget and the percentages allocated to each of these campaigns. So I will show you how to create this entire template from scratch. Follow this video and watch till the end of the video. Now let us, so before that, so I will be taking the content and values from this template so that we will save some time here. So the first is the annual total budgeting. I'll name this as annual total budgeting, or you can also name it as annual budget tracker. Your wish. Now also let me copy this content here and paste it here. And now let me copy this campaigns. And the second one is annual budget. Third one is percentage of budget. And fourth one is amount spent to date. Fifth one is budget remaining. And the last one is percentage of budget remaining. Right? Now let me also copy this campaigns and the annual budget. Right. Now let us move to the monthly budget tracker. So first, what I'm doing is first I'm outlining all the sections here. Thereafter, I will show you how we can create other values here. So, and one more thing which I want to tell you is that all these values, so I only used the sum formula to get all these values, right? So that is how simple this template is. So now let me add the monthly budget tracker here as well. So let me copy this content and paste it here. Also paste this values here. So the first metric is campaigns, and Q1, under Q1 Jan, Feb, and March. Under Q2 we have March, April, May, and June. Under Q3 we have July, August. Under Q4 we have October, November, and now let me add the campaigns once again here. I will take it from here. So here we also need to add it here first, and here we also need to add one more row that is for totals. And here also we need to add the right. Now let us get back to the main values. Now let me outline this bit. So I'm adding the borders for this. We can also do this later, but for your convenience, we can also add the border first. Also, we can merge these things here, and also this, we can also merge this. Now, now that we have created our outline for annual budget tracker and monthly budget tracker, now let us calculate this sections here. Now, what do we need here? Percentage of budget. So here you can see we have to calculate the percentage of budget allocation, right? So to calculate the percentage of budget, first we need to calculate the sum of our annual budget, right? So to do that, we need to write the sum formula is equal to sum. What do we want to calculate here? The sum of all the campaigns annual budget. So drag till here, close the bracket and enter. So what is the sum of annual budget? That is 10 lakhs, right? This is the allocated annual budget for all our campaigns. Now, using this, we have to calculate the percentage of annual budget for each of the campaigns. To calculate the percentage of the budget, what we have to do? So here you can see, did we do here? We divided our campaign with the total annual budget, right? So is equal to campaign annual budget divided by total annual budget and hit enter. So this we have to convert into percentage. So click on percentage and it will get converted to percentage. Now if I simply drag this till here, see what happens. So here you can see I got the errors because if I double click on this, you can see the C17 is going below. This is using this cell referencing, but not this one, right? So that is the error. So so what we have to do is we need to make this cell as the constant for all these values here. To make it constant, what we need to do here is a simple trick. First, edit this cell and add dollar symbol here and hit OK. Now you can simply drag this till the bottom of the line. So here you can see after adding the dollar symbol, which means we are making the C16 cell as the constant for all our campaigns, right? So that is why you need to add the constant symbol here. So once you add the constant symbol, we will get all other percentage values here, right? So what does this include? That we are allocating 17% of our annual budget for this campaign here, and this is the highest allocation of percentage, right? So this campaign has the highest allocation of budget, that is 25% of the total annual budget is being allocated to this campaign here. So right, so that is the meaning of this percentage of budget. Now we have to uh, calculate the amount spent to date. To calculate this, first we need to enter the values here, right? So let me copy all the values from this table here itself. So what I will do is I will simply copy this and paste it here. So this is the Q4. Now once you have copied all the monthly spending values in the monthly tracker, now we have to uh, write the sum formula. So go to the cell and write the sum formula is equal to sum. Now what do we want here? We are calculating the amount spent for this particular campaign, right? So we have to select this campaign from C22 to N22, right? Now once we have selected the cell referencing for this campaign, we need to close the bracket and hit enter. So here you can see this is the total amount that has been spent for this particular campaign, right? For this calendar year, right? So let us uh, enter this as 2022. For the 2022 calendar year, this is the total amount that has been spent for this particular campaign, right? Now in the same way, let me simply drag this till here, and here you can see we got all our values for all the campaigns. So if you see, uh, service campaign has the highest amount that has been spent for the calendar year, which is 58,976. Now let me simply copy this sum formula and paste it here. So here you can see, so for the calendar year 2022, this is the total amount that has been spent. Is 2,46,155. But our allocated annual budget is 10 lakhs. But we only spent 2,46,000 in the 2022 calendar year. Now we have to calculate the budget that is remaining here, right? So to calculate the budget, what do we need to do? So if you look at this template here, what did we do here? We subtracted the annual budget with the amount that has been spent, right? So it's equal to annual budget minus the total amount that has been spent for this campaign in the year 2022 and press enter. So what did we get here? This is the amount that is still remaining for this campaign, right? Let me simply drag this here, and here you can see we got all the remaining other values here, right? So this indicates that these are the budget that are remaining for this particular campaign. Here you can see we have minus value here, which means we have overused this allocated budget for this campaign. The allocated budget was 10,000, but we we overused we exhausted the campaign budget, allocated campaign budget, and we spent around 17,410. That is why we are seeing the minus symbol here. You can also see the we we exhausted the annual budget for these three campaigns as well, right? Now let me sum this. I am copying the sum formula and pasting it here. Now you can see we have 7,53,845 budget remaining, right? This is completely unused budget, right? Now the next column is to calculate the percentage of budget remaining. So to calculate that percentage, what did we do here? We simply divided our budget remaining by the annual budget, right? Equal to budget that is remaining divided by the annual budget for this campaign, and click enter. So now we have to convert this into percentage. So let me, yeah. Now you can see we are left with 95% of the budget for this campaign, right? So with allocated budget of 1,65,000, we only spent 7,500. So that means we are left over with 95% of the budget. Now if I simply now again if I drag this here, again I will get, so you can see I will we got the remaining other values here, right? So here you can see this is minus 74, right? Which means, because why it is minus 74%, because we have exhausted our allocated budget, right? So that is why it is showing minus 74, right? So here also you can see now we have entered all our values here in the annual budget tracker. Now let us calculate the sum for all this monthly spendings here, right? So to calculate, again I will copy the sum formula and enter it here, right? I will repeat the same thing here as well. So here you can see we are almost done with our paid budget template, right? We got all our values, and we also entered all our monthly budget tracker values here, right? Now the next step is we have to create a chart using the campaigns and the annual budget here, right? So to create a chart, first you need to select these two columns here and then go to the insert and click on this pie chart here, right? Once you click on the pie chart, you will get a chart like this, right? So simply drag it here and you can also make it big if you want, right? You can also edit the format the chart as per your requirement. So here I am adding the data labels. So I want this data labels in percentages. So what I will do, I will simply click on this and click on format data label. So here I will select the percentages, right? So and also I will move this legends to the right hand side. I don't want below. So I will click on format legend and I will move it to the right hand side. So now you can see, and also now I will change the border style of this chart, right? So what we have to do, we need to click on the chart and then go to the format chart area. So under border, you will find this option called rounded corners. Once you select this, you can see the borders of the chart have been rounded, right? So now let me also remove the grid lines from this worksheet here. Now we are almost 90% of the template is ready. Now we have to make sure this template looks clean and we have to beautify this template, right? So first let us merge this heading to the middle and increase the font size to 22, and also we need to merge this and we need to first grab it and then we have to merge it, and let me decrease the, yeah, now you can customize it as per your requirement. You can also decrease the font size to font, and let me increase the, yeah, and let me beautify these things. I can also add the border colors and also the font colors. And what color will be here? Dark blue. So let me add that color here. And for the amount spent date, we use this dark pink color. So we can use this color, and for budget remaining we use the, and let us change the font color to white. You can also bold this if you want. Now let us change the font style for this and use it Calibri light. You can also decrease or increase the font size. Now for this also I will use the font as Calibri and I will bold this and I will increase the font size. Now in similarly, so what I will do first, I will add the borders for this and I will simply drag this till here and I will increase the chart size here. So I will simply drag this and I will also increase the width of this chart. Now let me beautify this monthly budget tracker as well. I'll use the merchant center option and I'll increase the font size till 22, and I'll use the bold and I will also change the font color to green, and I will also change the font to Calibri. And let me also merge this first, and you can first wrap it and then you can merge it, and also you can increase the font size. Really, yeah, and let me bring it till here, and also let me merge this and change the color and change the font and also make it Calibri bold, and can also add the border lines for this. Yeah, and alignment you can set it as per your wish. And this also I will change the font Calibri. So make sure you are using only same fonts for the entire template. And for this values I'm using the Calibri light, and we are almost done with our template. So we got all our values here and we calculated the sums and we also formatted all our sections here, and also we formatted our chart here as per our requirement. Yeah, so our template is almost ready, and now you want to change any values in this monthly budget here. Let's say, so here we had the minus, right? So we had the minus value here. Let us make it, let us change this value, right? For Excel page likes, I will decrease the budget here, right? So let me also decrease it more, and so still we have to decrease a bit. So here you can see now, since we modified the monthly budgets for this campaign, you can see the budget remaining cap has also got changed here, right? So the allocated budget was 10,000 and the amount spent is 9,348. So still we have 652 rupees remaining here. And you can see the percentage of the budget has also got changed here, right? So this template is completely dynamic. If you update values here, it will automatically get changed here. You don't have to manually update it. Now, if you want to modify any annual budget, let's say you want to increase it to 1,95,000, you can see the pie chart has also got increased here, right? Along with the sum value. So that is how we created this paid marketing budget from scratch. I hope you liked it and understood this how to create a template, paid marketing budget template. And if you want this template, then please comment below this video, and I will share you this template for free. And if you like this video, and then please consider subscribing to my channel so that I can make much more interesting videos on Excel. Thank you.